Good evening. Hope everyone's doing very well. I do apologize if my voice comes across as a little soft tonight. Um, just a bit of a weird old croaky throat for the last couple of days. I was kind of starting to feel it at the end of the last stream, but kind of had bad Friday, better Saturday. So we're gonna try with Monster Train for a little while, and we will see where we get. I'm torn. I'm torn. This is my last time playing Monster Train this evening for a while. It will definitely be going back to the channel. However, I've not yet done that great with the Umbra. I know that if I got... I don't know. I'm kind of thinking Awoken with some shielding from like the Thorny guys. maybe with Apply +2. But then at the same time, I could also do something similar with the Stygian Guard and the Umbra, and just have the 6 damage to the front enemy unit. You know what? I think I'm gonna try that. I think that direct damage is potentially gonna help. So, and I don't think. Let me quickly have a look. Run history. What have I done with the Umbra? I've done Umbra Hellhorn. I've done Umbra Awoken. I've had 2 runs Umbra Stygian Guard, so maybe not. I did really well with the Umbra Hellhorn last time, so maybe another run of those, because the Hellhorn can be pretty tanky. And if not, I might change it up and go Awoken. So yeah, Umbra plus Hellhorn. We could just throw out a bunch of Implings. Yeah, I think the Implings are potentially more useful, because then at least you can have some extra damage coming out, and hey, they can become hilariously chunky as they fight. So yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. At worst, we're gonna increase the clan level for the Umbra. Maybe unlock this one. Potentially, I don't know. Maybe we'll get 200 odd enemies defeated today, and we'll unlock the Waxed, I believe they're called. But yeah, in the meantime, let's set off. What do we got? So we've got deal 5 damage twice, and that's non-specific. Damage shield and sacrifice, add 3 common morsels to rare or uncommon or rare morsel units to your hand. Okay, so pretty good. Like damage shield, some direct damage, cannibalizing. What we kind of like, yeah. Let's do that. And let's also have a quick look at our map. So we have artifact. We've got 2 divine temples around levels 6 and 7. So I don't really need to worry too much about this divine horde. I've never used this. Before each battle, set pyre health to 50. If this reduces pyre health, gain 3 for each health lost. I don't think so. Sinner's Salve, I think generally is quite good. Blights and Scourges costing 0, so that makes a lot of sense. So this one starts with Lifesteal, which is a really nice boost. Like +2, but honestly, capacity can be increased relatively easily. The lifesteal, I think, is actually going to be a much better utility. You know what? We're gonna take it easy in the first few rounds and just see what comes. You enter with an extra armor 10, but you only have 1 health, except for you. So I'm actually okay trying that. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this. You're not going to be that dangerous. It's absolutely fine. But you are punchy. You are punchy. And in fact, you can... Oh, actually, you know what we can do? In fact, we can do a few things. We can pop you out. We can get rid of... Wait, what? Why didn't you go down? Was it 5? Oh, so I do actually need the piercing. That piercing is going to be really useful. So now you're only going to do 5. And you know what? We can actually work with that. So you'll lose, and then Yeah, you're gonna... Trample will be kind of nice here, but that's absolutely fine. We can definitely make you get rid of you. You go up to back to full health. That's good. Right, let me see. So you're in trouble, except I can actually just get you out. Actually, this would be 5-5 into the train steward. Though I can't get the train steward to actually stand there. That's unfortunate. Start there. Or pop you here. Okay, so... I don't know why... Ah! Because you'll survive now and just heal up. And let's just put a common, uncommon morsel there. And we'll go from there. Okay. Oh, you were... Okay, I'm not too fast. You at the top. Nice. Good. Right. Oh, brief respite. That's handy. Let's pop you... Yeah, you can go up here and you'll just do 5 damage to you. That's good. I can actually get rid of that front line, which is good. Cannibalize you. And then we have... We have some extra things to eat. Let's also... So you're going to defeat that thing. You can go behind here. And... Yeah, we're not going to do Primal Dust right now. Also because it wouldn't do anything, but... That works. So we've got a lifesteal. And there's the boss. Right, so... Oh, okay, we're just going to win by default. That's fine. So in that case, I don't even think I particularly need to worry about what's going on up here. But just in case, I'll pop another one up here. Yeah, oh, yeah, you're now going to die. That's absolutely fine. Cool, let's let this play out. Ah, so actually going that way up was a good plan. Oof. With a single health left. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that start. I don't think... I think that might be the first time I've actually got the 3-turn boss rush. Boss rush. I cannot speak this evening. And not just because of my throat. Dear me. Dear me. Dear me. Yes, I think that's the first time I've done 3-turn boss rush in this first... at this first boss. Space Prism. Deal 3 damage, add 1 uncommon aura and mortal to your hand. This is really good. Again, it's good for getting... I'm not suffering from lack of space at the moment, so yeah, let's do that. Apply 20 armor to the front friendly unit, or apply rage 10. This was quite good, and I feel like actually syncing up the imps is probably not a bad shout. And then, ooh, yes, you were kind of fascinating to me. So, hunger triggers when you know the summon. So this immediately starts eating. Whereas this, like, it's 25 times 2. It's got really good. Yeah, let's go with the alloyed construct because I believe I only just unlocked that. So we're going to try that immediately. We're not going to go to the Divine Horde. We don't have that much by way of beasties, though actually we could just go all in on the alloyed Bella. And Tumbra Assault is quite a good option for massively boosting the power of. Merchant of Steel. There's not really anything that lets me... Yeah, I think it's a good time to go to the Merchant of Magic because upgrading a spell to plus 10 magic power, so 13. What would double stack do on... Ah, it doesn't apply there. That's absolutely fine. So magic power, that would now deal 13 damage. And what can we make much cheaper? Let's make Cannibalize cheaper. Because if I'm going to sacrifice, I'd rather have a bit of a payoff from it. And if I actually reroll right now, I will not have enough money to buy anything. So, you know what? We'll keep the money and we will leave, and we'll see what's under the Umbra banner. Ooh, Morsel Master. When you summon a Morsel unit on this floor, create a copy. That's pretty good. That being said, Crucible Collector kind of rounds out our front line pretty nicely. So let's go with that. Maybe after the third fight, we'll boost the floor space. Non-boss units get +4, additional unit draft. Yeah, that would be 6 for you. Incant, you're annoying. You don't have anything, and you wouldn't get any bonus, so actually, you're kind of a bit of a dick anyway. I think we can work with it. Yeah, let's do it. For an extra unit draft, why not? Hell is no more. Right, let's do this. So you'll lose a fair amount of damage. We can also get rid of you. Ooh, we can get rid of you. You know what? Actually, I'm okay with that. Because you would lose 5 damage twice. Oh, yeah, that was just silly. Okay, fine. That's a shame. So you really need to get some fuel. And you're not going to come around for a while again, are you? That's a shame. This song really reminds me of Legend of Zelda. Okay. You know what? Let's start. Doesn't really matter. Let's start with... start with you. And we'll have you go there. Jade Splitter can come in. You're currently not going to take any damage, which is a you can also go there. Let's deal some damage to you. And we'll cannibalize you straight away. Good. More lifesteal. Very good. And... yeah, you can have a bit more there. Sugar. And then, yeah, one more just up here for you. And you can have a lot of fuel. And this can go at the top. And then we just kind of have to hope. I guess one of my train stewards will just have to go on that top floor. Because I think all of them are due to come out. Yeah. The welder imp might come out as well. But that's fine. Okay, so you have fuel 3. So whatever. Nice. That's what we want. You don't do enough damage. That being said, 2 of you will probably be fine. You're only going to lose 5. That's really annoying. Oh, no, don't cast on that floor. Not enough ember. Oh, dear. What do you want? You want... you don't really have life... you don't have any life steal, which is a shame. You've got damage shields, so you should be fine. Let's put something else there. Shuba, shuba, shuba. Nice. It's a shame to get some damage there, but what can you do? What are you going to do? Oh, we're actually going to lose on this one. That being said, are we going to... let's not do that first. I'll get you down to... do you know what I need to do? I need to get rid of you. And then we'll put a train steward behind you. And we'll put a damage shield on there. Oh. Okay, so it looks like we're losing this floor, but you'll be down at pretty low health. So I'm pretty sure you can take... yeah, you can tank one attack and then go. You have... oh god, you have the fuel, right? Maybe I should have attacked you. Let's pop that. And pop in you two. Yeah, you have fuel. That's fine. Is it a turn? I don't know if it counts as a turn, but... oh, you sweep, you dick. Oh, we should have put in the Queen's Impling instead of that morsel. Well, what can you do? We're still going to win. Oh, actually, no, you need one turn to do it anyway. That's fine. Damage taken. I mean, it's a shame to take that much damage, but not the worst thing. Rage 3, Ember Drain 2, and a Morsel Miner. Morsel unit gains +6/+6. Really oddly specific. I'm not quite sure I understand that one. That being said, let's go for Perils of Production. I think that works quite nicely. Ooh, you know what? Ascending a unit might actually not be that bad. Oh, upper floor and to the back. That's not great. Piercing. Maybe another piercing? No, I'm going to go for the hidden passage. Let's do that. And we have Demon Fiend. Really just a great card, and we could potentially make you a little bit... Actually, you were probably going to have the opportunity to come in very early. Let's try it. Let us try it. Do I want to duplicate anything? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that jumps out as being like, absolutely, I want another one of those. Maybe the Antumbra Assault. Merchant of Steel. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to particularly go into a boss. Let's do the Pyre Health. Concealed Caverns. Let's see what this does. Ooh. Drain stops near some familiar crystals. The Covenant Memorial in the middle is refracted twice by the crystals surrounding it. One larger, one smaller. In front of each, there are markings for a creature to stand and receive the remaining energy. So get major refraction, upgrade a unit with a lot of space, but +30/+30, or make one unit this is tempting, but I think even that would take 4 spaces. That would take 4 spaces. Making the Demon Fiend tiny strikes me as kind of hilarious. I don't know whether that's just me, but yeah, tiny Demon Fiend. A tiny spark of light and a fake squeak. Oh god, I can't do high pitched. A fake squeak. Your ally steps away from the crystal, much smaller than before. So small, in fact, that you almost missed them entirely before returning to the train. How rude. How rude. A Merchant of Steel. What do we got? Fury Stone. Quick is great. In fact, Quick is a really nice one to have on you. I think, is that... No, I can upgrade something with +5/+10. That'd be that. That'd be that. This doesn't need anything. I think the Alloyed Construct... Like, now that it's got Double Strike and Quick... Yeah, let's just make you a little bit more powerful. I think the Alloyed Construct is going to be really good. Way too early for me to want to be bothered with a Divine Temple. We're just going to go straight into the Professor. Constructor closes enter with Damage Shield. So I need to do 2 damage. I'm much more familiar with Damage Shield now because I've been using it. So you'll do 2, 4, and 10. You start with Lifesteal, so actually you're not the worst thing. Yeah, you end up neutral. Ooh, this is actually a good start. Let's pop you in. Pop you on the top floor. So you're inert at the moment, which is a shame. You can go on top of this. So, bit of Ember Drain, but not the worst thing. And you can have some armor as well. Did I put the armor somewhere else? I don't know. We'll find out. Actually, now... Your combat... Oh god, I'm going to have to quickly remind myself how to morsels work. Just had a fairly... I'm trying to now work out, will this eat the morsels as part of the quick. I'm not sure. Wow, that is unhelpful. We don't need to worry about the train stewards. We only do one thing. I probably want to just get rid of the Healy boy. I want to get rid of healing asshole. Yeah, let's do that straight away. Go away. Because I would like you to... You're going to do okay. Just a real shame because I think a couple of you are actually going to get to the top floor. I need my morsels. Morsels are not being drawn. I dislike intensely. That being said, I guess everything is now going to be morsels. Can I deal... So you're going to go down, but you're not. That being said, can I get anything down in here? Yeah, you know what? Let's sacrifice you straight away. You can have... Ooh, you know what? You can have the lifesteal. Okay, that's a shame. Okay, but that seems like a good plan. And you can also have this. And you can have this. Oh, nice. That works quite nicely. So, a lot of damage being done, but I think I can work this out. Don't have anything else to use the Prismal Dust on. Let's carry on. So you do 6 damage. I'm going to have to keep an eye on what happens here. Yeah, so I need to get rid of the guy who does 4 damage by hook or by crook. That's +1. So actually... Oh, and this is Slay as well. That's okay. So you'll go down. You won't do any damage to my thing. We approve. And then we want to make sure that we are getting... Oh, shouldn't have done the incant. Ah, well, whatever. Piercing. You'll go down. Oh, and 39. 30. You only do 39 damage. Actually, this is a really good time to test this. Will you... Did that change it? No. So, eaten after the next round of combat. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. That's good to know. In that case, so you're going to go down. We could probably do with something going down in here. But I also really like... Oh, piercing. Piercing. Beautiful. Beautiful piercing. What you do 18? Oh, you're going to lose 10 for that. That's fair. Well, it's not. It's actually really annoying. But what can you do? Not much. The inert fuel 2. Let's put another one behind. Yeah, you have... Fuel's more important for you. Anything else? I don't really want to put the train steward on. 10 damage to you is not going to make a huge amount of difference. The train steward, you'll get to the top floor, but it's not really gonna... I don't think you'll do any damage. You guys will both go down. Yeah, you know what? Bit of a damage shield. Why not? Wait, what? Oh. Oh, dear. That was silly. Because now that imp is going to eat things. Okay, so you didn't do an attack. That's good. So this is the last wave. You're all going to go down. That's fine. None of you have incants, so let's just sort this out quickly. Gain 6. You definitely are going to want some health. We probably don't want damage shield, honestly. You being there is fine. You have some fuel, not a huge amount. I don't think Daedalus is going to get to the top floor. Doubly so, because I'm going to put this here. And then, yeah, we'll go for that. Okay, so that damage shield is really helpful. Final wave. Okay, that is annoying, honestly. Because you're both going to go down. I would have liked that Demon Horn just to get through you. You're only going to take 36 damage. That is deeply annoying. You're both going to go down, so let's go for Rage and Ember Drain 2. Actually, if you're going to go down anyway, might as well make you really angry. Oh, and Demon Fiend. Tiny Demon Fiend. Tiny Demon Fiend. Oh man, I forgot Demon Fiend was so small. And now it's going to wipe. Now it's going to wipe the floor with everything. Oh, tiny Demon Fiend. Oh, that's good. That's satisfying. Oh, and the imp got to do the last punch. I love that. I love it when the imps get to inexplicably punch out the heavens. Kindle, consume, gain 2 times higher. So basically double the pie you've got. Double the amount of range for friendly units, double the amount of armor on a unit. No, you know what? Kindle. That's going to be more useful for this deck. Do I want... Both of these are good. Both of these are good. You're okay. Like, thing is, as long as nothing dies... Actually, to be honest, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have a few ways to get that on the field now. So actually, I feel having another beastie, particularly one that requires a bunch of fuel. Like, one of these is good. Maybe another one of these just in case. Like, just in case something dies, like, we'll throw it in. But I'm not wildly expecting. And we'll get some extra space just to go on there. Pyramanes, don't need to. Didn't lose any health. Kicking things into the vortex, definitely a good plan. Artifact, yeah, we're going to go left. We'll get the... When a card with consumed player, deal 30 damage to the front enemy units. I think I've got a few consumed. Consume. I've got a few consumes. So, yeah, let's go for that. Because this is fine, but... Yeah, I'm going to go for the Traitor's Quill. Wow, I've just developed all of the speech impediments this evening. The Traitor's Quill. Dark Forge, upgrade my champion. Lifesteal 2. So you don't get any more lifesteal, that's a shame. That being said, Penumbra to increase the capacity. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's a good idea. Hellhorn unit. None of you are great. I'm going to take the 10, honestly. And we will just kick off the stewards. You just kind of taking up space in the deck, honestly. Then we'll go straight on. Ooh. Interesting things. I have ideas as to which way I'm going on that floor, but let's go through the battle first. The Porcupine. You can be spiky. Relentless. You don't really... 0, 10, 2, 35... And resolve triggers after combat. So none of you are particularly concerning, but I don't like the spikes. Oh, it is a random artifact though. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. I've got things with lifesteal. I think I can work this out. And I've got enough things that do damage shield, honestly. Oh, can I... How much can I get out? So I can get that to 6. Oh, and that would do 30 damage straight away, wouldn't it? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. So, let's pop you out. 10 damage. In fact, yeah, I should definitely do that. because that gets rid of you. Then we'll do... Actually, yeah, this is perfect. 10 damage, and then pop you behind here. And now you'll get your ass kicked. Excellent. Oh, it's a good start. We're off to a fine start. But those spikes, because they activate... Looks like from a stacking perspective, you attack, and the lifesteal comes from you, but you're still taking the damage for the spikes. Interesting. Okay. Okay. We need morsels. We need some morsels. Oh, actually, though, you're now going to balance out from the looks of things. You're going to take 4 and... weird. Stick you on the top floor, and we're not going to worry too much about this right now. Actually, you still got lifesteal for 1. I think I would like you to go here. And you know what? We will just pop a damage shield on that. Oh, and now you go down. Excellent. I like it. So you'll probably give... Oh, and it's a consume again. I need to keep remembering that's the thing. I'm going to passively benefit from it all the time, but... very spiky. Do I want you on something? I don't really need to send a unit. You're only going to lose 8. This probably works for me. This will probably work. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, this shouldn't have been there, should it? That was silly. You being out, you've come too late to really be useful. If I put you in front, you'll go down. Would you? You wouldn't go down, but you might go down to this lot. You'll lose 26. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything there. Right, there we go. Damage shield was quite good. That's fine. Okay. Are you going to die to this? Yes, you are. That's annoying. Right. Oh, we can get armor. 13 damage. Is there anybody we can do 13 damage to and get the sleigh off? Yes. Excellent. Now we're getting some morsels. Well, let's do that. Now you're only going to lose 4. Nice. Let's also put you up here, because you're going to need to... One of you sweep. No, you're going to attack. That's annoying. Right, okay, fine. We're going to pop you here. And we're also going to... You're currently doing 25. If I add 3... Still not enough. You're going to go down. Okay. 25 damage. I need another 5 from somewhere. Do I? Hang on. 20. Yes, I need 30 damage. Oh, okay. Is it? Oh, it's plus 2 per stack. So actually that was the perfect amount. Marvellous. Oh, and now I can put the welder helper in. So let's have you pop some armor on as well. At least now I've got something for my sacrifice to do. Oh, now everything comes out. Good grief. Fine. So what do I need to do? Not really a way to get around you, is there? Maybe I sacrifice. Can I kill anything? So you're going to now do... He's only going to lose 20. That's... Right. A bunch of... Wait. Oh, I need to sacrifice. Oh, that's just annoying. I don't really want to cannibalize anything. You're at least going to lose 20 health. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have used it on here. Because now you're going to get 2 attacks. Which is a pain. Yeah, we're gonna have to skip this. Very annoying. That's a lot of damage to have taken. I disapprove. Ooh, we can actually get you out there. Right, let's start with this. And then we're going to pop on this. Then we can pop you out. So you'll take 109. Oh, good lord. That's annoying. In that case, let's just... Yeah, because this wouldn't attack, so we'll put you up here. And yeah, that's just going to be a bit more damage, and that's annoying. Okay, we'll have to make this work. But the lifesteal is probably going to keep that thing pretty well sated. It's going so well. Right, you're going to go down and not... You know what? I might just send you, and then we'll just, for want of a better word, double team him. Can we... You need to actually have fuel. He said one of you is going to be sufficient. I can do that. And then I can have several more. Oh, thank goodness. That was getting a little bit dicey. Okay, so it did just end up being... Huh, okay, interesting. Hell's Banner... Ooh, Hell's Banners, I think that's quite good. When you summon a second unit during a turn, gain 3 Ember. Ooh, nice. Another Crucible extension. Trigger feeding abilities on units with eaten abilities. Oh, Feast is really good, actually. Yes. Let's do Feast. Battering Ram. Deal damage to the front enemy equal to the amount of armor. Consume for rage and armor. Probably go for that, actually. Like, I want rage and armor, then yeah, it makes sense to go for that. Oh, Pyre remains. I might actually have to go and... Yeah, I think I need to restore 20 health to the Pyre. And we'll get some Forgotten Boons, because now we'll be able to get something from the Merchant of Trinkets. Ooh, conserve Ember between turns. At the start of battle, summon a morsel miner on each floor, or Pyre gets plus 15 attack. Oh, I genuinely don't know which of those is better for me, because I am having some morsels means that I'm going to be able to attack, get those bonuses rolling straight away, whereas conserving this... That being said, some of my stuff involves Ember Drain, so yeah, I'm going to go for the Command Mistress Spike. And whilst we're here, can we put a card? Is there anything particular that has not been as useful as it could have been? Honestly, I'm thinking like one of these Queen's Implings doesn't need to be here. Like, it's direct damage, but yeah, let's not. I think 2 is fine. Non-boss enemy. You know what? We're not going to start doing this. Oh, you're stealthy, which is annoying. How much stealth do you start with? Stealth 8. Good grief. Extinguish. Units gain +2. And gain armor. Oh, you're all very, very tedious. Cool. That's great. Let's pop you here. Because you're not going to do much damage. You can go here. And you can go here. Also, we can get... Oh, you know what? You're going to do armor 10, but then I would actually quite like you to immediately take some damage. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I am okay with that as a starting turn. And actually, possibly that, the other one... But immediately, they're already getting stuff sorted, so... Like, yeah, you'll go down. Nice, yes. Antumbra Assault. So you just have Harvest whenever. You can go... Yeah, either way, you go down. I would like you not to be here. I would like you to have a morsel. And you to have a morsel. And, ooh, we've got Demon Fiend. Well, you know what? Why not? Let's pop you in. You're now losing a lot of damage. And also, you have 40, you have 28. Let's pop you at the back. Now we could trigger fee. Actually, what do you do? That's just +3 in damage shield. You're going to go down. We might as well just do this one. And then we'll just... Oh, actually, we can do this. And then you go away. Marvelous. Like that. Very efficient. So you'll go down very quickly. You won't, annoyingly. Do I want a Crucible Collector? I don't really need one. You're not going to lose any damage. You're not going to lose any health. Oh, I could get 30 damage on you. So I can get 30 damage. I can wipe you out, actually. Then have you take all of the damage. Okay, let's do this. And then let's do this. And now you lose most of your health. Yeah, you'll take 94 damage, so you basically get to this floor and just get punched very hard. Nice. Yeah, I'm happy with how that looks. And we're looking pretty nice going into... Ooh, piercing. Perfect. Love it. So let's actually do that straight away. Because you can just be elsewhere. A morsel into my hand. You're going to do 11. You know what? This can come here. And... Oh, you know what? It's not... As a pure damaging device now, that's really good. Yeah. Oh no, are you inert? Oh, I should have put you up there. Okay, let's quickly do that. And that. Let's not do that. That being said, applying 4 is probably not a bad shout. You can come, actually, we don't need much here. Let's pop you here. Cannibalize that straight away. Then you can have... You know what? You can have a lifesteal. You can have some extra hearts. And some extra attack. And also, you can have that. And then finally... Ooh! 10 armor, 10 rage on that front. I think that's a good idea. Going into the final. Yeah, you go down, you go down. So you now have 1 lifesteal. You get all gorged. You get to gorge. Ugh. Very annoying. I can at least do things like... That's not going to shield. Play that. Any real benefit to any of that? Not really. I could trigger that straight away, but it's not really going to do me much good. You're going to lose, and you're going to... That 52 is going to be annoying to me. You know what? Actually, we'll pop this here. This here. We'll actually trigger that straight away. Just so you got a little bit of lifesteal on you. You got enough fuel. And you know what? We'll just put this 56 to 75. I mean, it's the same. But I'm betting you'll die before the stealth runs out, whereas you won't. So actually, I should have put it on the Demon Fiend. Should have thought that about that a little bit better. What can you do? Yeah, that would have been a nice one. Oh well. What can you do? At least your Ember Shield is gone. You're going to do 12, and you'll get lifesteal. We'll get this up here. That'll do a little bit more damage. You can come out here. Yeah, okay. I think we're okay. This is not ideal. Your inertness is a real pain. I think you need to have real amounts of... Well, this would work. Let's see. Trench Steward. Not got a huge amount of... Right. You there. Cannibalize you straight away. You're going to lose 160. That's something at least. Oh. How fast can you go down before I lose to... Oh. Oh. That was rough. That was kind of rough. 20 damage to a random enemy unit 3 times. Gain 2. Maybe... Let's do it, just to be on the safe side. Rage and armor. Sacrifice an imp, deal 50 damage. You know, random consume spell to your hand. Let's do... That just needs some damage, I think. I really hope there's... Right, I need to go... I'd love to go this way, but I need to go and get the Pyro Remains. And I actually think... Is there anything that's really... I don't think Hidden Passage is working for me, and it's just slowing down. All the rest... Yeah, all the rest are kind of useful. Actually, you know what? Get rid of one Train Steward. I'll keep one around for, like, sacrificial purposes. Oh, no. Do I need to... Yes, I actually need to start jumping in the Divine Temples as well, don't I? We're about to go against... Oh, Fell the Wings of Light. I don't think I've fought you much, to be honest. Let's see what we can do with Merchants of Magic. Holdover. When the card is played. Ooh, that's good. That possibly on Feast is not a bad idea. Or something that keeps me... Yeah, you know what? I think that on Antumbra Assault. Because then it's kind of going to come back again and again and again, hopefully. Upgrade a skull to... Ooh, yes. I will have Excavation Eruption. Cost less. And 10 magic power. That's 30. That's 15. That's 15. That's 100. I mean, why wouldn't you? Sacrifice an imp. Blow something up. Works for me. And yeah, kind of got to do this. Upgrade a spell to gain intrinsic. Actually, cannibalize at that point. 3. What do I need to come out straight away? You know what? I think there's usually enough things that I can sacrifice in my opening hand. Twin Stone, Spell Chain. What does this do? Cost +1, it gains Purge. I need to do with this to everything. So that lets me feast twice. It's not a bad shout. Oh, that's not even... Ooh. Yeah, that's probably not... Yeah, feasting twice, I think, sounds like a good idea. And we need to engage in a pact. If we meld... Ooh, actually... I'm right. Melding this Queen's Impling with... Yeah, that'll summon that'll deal 40 damage to the front enemy unit. Yeah, 40 damage. So actually, that being said, I don't want to do that straight away. Melding with this might be quite good. Because then it's 20 armor and... Seems weird to do that to the armor imp, but why not? Yeah, let's give that a shot. Oh god, yeah, you've got multi-strike. Alabaster Guardians have multi-strike, and everything's got rage. Oh, damn it. Okay, so you're going to start off really powerful, but the further up we get, the better we're going to do. Oh, and you're going to jump in straight away. But you start with rage. That's really annoying. That being said, actually, oh, we're getting a bit of a chain going on. We're getting a bit of a chain. 30 to the front thing. Yeah, it's still 30 to the front. Yeah, it is. Right, yeah, let's do that here. Because it's better than nothing. You don't have much going on right now here. Your 6 times 2 is 12. So actually, you going there, you lose 6, but then you'll start getting much more powerful. You going here, you're not going to lose a huge amount, and you're actually going to get +8. And then we'll stick some extra lifesteal on you. And some damage shield. And you know what? We're also going to throw out that. And then, you know what? 30 damage. You're going to lose 20. 20 plus 30 is 50. Sure. Why not? You're going to be really weak going onto that top floor. You won't do anything when you go up. Oh, you can't move between floors and change position. Interesting. So you're just going to be there until I explode you. Interesting. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Bunch of damage shields. And next turn we'll eat you again. Lifesteal is very useful. So you two will move up. Oh, you're big. Oh, I need an imp. Need an imp. That's annoying. Anything got... So you're a spell shield. Absorb the next spell. I can get rid of you. I don't have anything I can use for that. Okay. Let me see. If I get rid of you, is why... Actually, I can get rid of you and start whittling you down, which is a much better idea. Yeah, let's do that. I can't sacrifice that, unfortunately. Could make you angrier. Make you angrier. Oh, incanting, that's a thing. Oh, and you get armor 10. I mean, you weren't going to take that much damage anyway. Go there. Can't really do anything else. Oh, you're going to be annoying. Oh, I do not have much by way of... Guess you're going to have to go up. Probably put some damage shield on you. You're not a priority right now. You have spell shield, which is really deeply frustrating. You at least can go there. And let's put, actually, let's put some damage shield on you, because at least it does some damage to you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really that was benefiting from that. I think I've actually just packed out my my deck with too many creatures. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. I don't really have anywhere to... I don't have any way in which to... I do have the ability to do this, though. And now that I know... Oh, no. Oh, that's really annoying. 51. I need... Oh, no. Wait, hang on. Wait. Do you know what? This... Non-November... Oh, no balls. Trigger on a feeding... Okay, that's... Right, let's eat everything on this floor. Ooh. Oh, that helped. Right, let's see. I need to hit you twice. I did not hit you twice. Oh, well. Okay. So that exists, but I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. It's just with consume, not purge. So you're at least going to go down. You multi-strike? Why are you going to... You sweep. Oh, you sweep. Okay, I think... Yeah, this is it. We've lost. It's down. We're down. What do we get to? 6. I mean, you know what? It's definitely an improvement. Oh, I could probably... Ember spent on a single X-Cost card. Nice. Fuel applied 12. Let's go for a new run again. Like, my voice is not doing terribly. So what was that with? The Implings were an interesting attempt. How did this get us there? Only 91. Oh, man. That is rough. Might need to do another couple of runs. Right. Let's try the Umbra as... Does the Umbra still bring in morsels? So honestly, I think Awoken Umbra combo might be what we want to go for. Because the Awoken with the Sentient is really good. Having said, I don't think I've done anything with the Wild Enton yet. You're slightly more tanky. Let's go for it. Let's go for it, because it also lets us cycle through cards very quickly, which I think was... Hey, Bjorn, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it. Restoration, Detonation, always love it. And Tumbra Assault, always great. Wildwood Custodian, ooh, lots of extra draw. I do approve. How you doing, buddy? I hope you're having a great Saturday evening. Ooh, you come with sweep. I appreciate it. Also, strike, apply rooted to the attacked enemy unit. Oh, so summon, add 3 sting spells to your hand. Also really good. I mean, that sweep's just amazing. Sweep, and you don't let people leave. Gorge abilities trigger an additional time. Merchant cost reduced by 25%. That's going to be quite good. I have found the morsels. I'm still struggling. They're the only... I think that I've not yet won any runs. I've so far got to Seraph with them, but I have not yet got to the point where I've beaten Seraph. So, working on it. I'm experimenting. Do I want to take the Divine or Horde artifact? You know what? I'm okay with it. Let's do it. First time each turn a friendly unit is healed, draw 1. You know, I got the Sinnoh last time, and Blights and Scourges did not come up. Yeah, I was definitely creature happy. So I'm definitely going to be... I mean, Sap Tap just makes sense, I think. Drawing an extra card, cycling through. But yeah, I was definitely a bit creature happy. I had everything stacked out too much. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Oh, hello. Pagan! Oh man, Fey Invasion. I mean, Fey Invasion, I am of the Fey. I'm a satyr. Good evening. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you for joining me. I'm Loxley. I play board games and strategy games. Currently, we are playing Monster Train, which I've just been having a great time with for the last couple of weeks. I do apologize. My voice is a little bit croaky this evening, but I am doing well. Thank you so much for raiding. It's an absolute delight to have you here. I hope you enjoy. Oh, and thank you very much for Mr. Blobby Evil. The Blobby Evil? I don't know. For joining and helping us on that track to 100, because we are very close. That is very much appreciated. But yeah, thank you very much, Pagan. I really do appreciate it. And thank you, Phantom Jed, for following me. We're going to start this fight and we'll carry on. Pagan, what were you playing this evening? I hope you had a good time. I was meant to click that fight. In fact, let's quickly do a shout out to Pagan. Where is your name? Make sure I get this right. And that's the first time I'm using the shout out command. I'm hoping it works. Did it? It did not. Right, let's try that again. Hey, oh, hang on. Wait, what do you mean this doesn't exist? Oh no, I'm going to have to actually... Well, fortunately, my friends, this music is really good whilst I quickly work out why on earth Nightbot is not working for me. Man's custom. Oh, that's absolutely fine, Pagan. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I will find out why that shout-out doesn't exist. Let me quickly get rid of that. Get rid of... Ooh. Get rid of that. And now we will try this... again. Yes, well, you know, Creature of the Fae and technology, should they really interact? That is really the question here. Will that work? Hey! Yes, we have shouted out Pagan Pixie. But we've also completely gotten the wrong... You've got the wrong emoji. Nightbot, what are you even for? Darth Modoru. Thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. I think that's the most followers I've actually got in a single night. So, yeah, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. 97. Right. If people want... Pagan's Dark Elves have invaded my system, clearly. Right. I'm going to pop you here. Then we'll just pop you up here. You up... Oop, nope. Pop you up here. If anybody's not, elves and phantoms, it is a regular haunting up in here. It's a delight to see you all. I hope you have a great time. Yeah, what was Pagan playing this evening? And now you're stuck there. So, more root seeds. We'll play out a morsel. In fact, if we play out 2 morsels, the second time I do this, then I will get some extra... you've not got enough space. That was the previous run. You're going to head off, Darth Mordoro. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great stream. Oh, Vampire the Masquerade. That's really cool. Is that her running tabletop, or is that running playing one of the VTM video games? Right, you get stabbed. You get eaten. Right, we are at least getting rid of the... Yeah, you're all kind of trapped down here. Ah, and perfect. This can explode. There we go. That's what we like to see. Just realizing the Wildwood Custodian here just is taking up space, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we will make it work, I'm sure. Let's do... Right, let's get some shades coming in. More rubble morsels, more morsels. They are going to be eaten, delicious, yummy, yummy, yummy. Also, you can have more boosts. You can have that. And you know what? 5 is better than nout. So we'll just heal you up and explode. And you'll take 17 damage and then get beaten up by a train steward. Oh, no, you won't. You'll stay up here and just... Wow, this is such a weird way of playing this game. Ooh, we've got some Untumbrel Assaults. We've got 2 of them, in fact. So, lots of morsels. Farewell, lots of morsels. We don't really have the explosion detonation. It's an inconvenience. Oh, wait, why did you not die? That was confusing. I think I may have This is the trouble with these games, is that when you suddenly get distracted by a very welcome raid, you suddenly revert back and are like, oh, I was in a completely different run when that happened. Ah, well. Could this pyre be a shard stole as well? But what could be sucked inside? Ah, now you go. You know what? Have a root seed. You're going to go down, so that's fine. That life seal on this has been very useful. Phantom Jed most likely going to pick the worst cards available when you least expect it. You know what? Very few people actually redeem that particular redeem, so it will be an interesting experience to be sure. Sharpen, ooh, +4 and spikes, apply regen, 3 damage, move a unit to the front. We like a spiky friend. We like a spiky friend on this channel. So yeah, I'm going to go for that. Making of a morsel, add a morsel miner. Oh, you know what? Packed morsels. Love some packed morsels. Bjorn redeeming hydrate. Thank you very much. And tonight particularly need it. Not how my voice usually sounds. Just recovering from something. Not entirely sure what, to be perfectly honest. Ooh, you know what might be good? Because we don't have a huge number of beasties right now, I am going to go left, because this Merchant of Magic will allow us to boost some of our cards. Also get the Forgotten Boons. There's not really got enough creatures for the Merchant of Seal right now. But Merchants of Magic, if we're very lucky, holdover, that's a shame. Okay, upgrade spell to cost -1. Sharpen can be cheaper. Upgrade spell with magic power. Oh, of course, because I've got this... Oh, that guild marker. That guild marker, we do like it. 10 magic power. So that can be 20. That can be 13. You know what? We'll upgrade that. Gain a holdover. What can have holdover put on it? Ooh, we could consistently... Ah, it's the tabletop Vampire the Masquerade. Cool. I was aware she did run the tabletop, so I'm glad that that's going well. Anything particularly interesting happen over at Pagan's VTM this evening? I'm really curious how that's going. Spikes every turn. spikes every turn or restoration explosion every turn? I think spikes every turn. Because I am a wicked, wicked person. Let's reroll. Magic power, permafrost. Ooh, we do like. Emberstone. One more thing is going to cost a little bit cheaper. Your slots are full. Magic power and consume. Don't really want permafrost though. Keep it around until it's necessary. You know what? We'll freeze this restoration detonation. Why got distracted by a door and paintings? Oh dear, that seems a problem. Were the door and paintings trying to be distracting, or was it just one of those? Was it this like the gazebo thing where it's like, I try and attack the gazebo, it stands there, it's a gazebo. Just caused it's just like very well described scenery and players getting overly focused on a thing. I don't know. You know what? We're gonna not buy anything else. Actually, no. We'll make you a bit cheaper. We'll make one of you cheaper, one of you quite useful. I don't like search stones. Just looked at them. Oh. Thank you very much, Ashalot. I do appreciate the following. Follow. Yeah. Thank you very much. Welcome to the herd. I really need to get that. Think of a better name for that. It was just like goat. It's a thing. I mean, if I'm going to embrace the satyr, I could actually refer to this as the cult of Dionysus, because apparently satyrs historically were you were in the raid with pay, but had to run the second. Oh, thank you very much for joining the raid. I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a great evening. You know what? It's risky, but when you spare spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0. Oh, okay, interesting. Apply daze to enemy units when they enter the floor below the power room, and first time ooh, like that. That's going to help a lot. I do apologize for my voice, by the way, because it is a bit dry. It's healing, but yeah, I don't know what happened. I think I just got a bit of a weird bug that hit my throat. This is Monster Train, which has been like a personal delight for me to discover over the last week. It is a... Yeah, they were servants of Pan, who in turn got split into both Pan and Dionysus, with Dionysus carrying both the horns and go references for some reason. Thank you very much for that piece of history, Bjorn. I do appreciate it. So, Monster Train, if you ever played Slay the Spire, it's going to seem very similar in that it is a deck-building card game. The difference here being you also have a bit more of a tower defense element. We have 3 floors on our train. Don't ask why the train floors go up and down instead of forward and back. It's just much easier to look on the screen, I think. Enemies enter at the bottom. They are trying to climb up the tower and hit our pyre, which we are trying to take down. Take down our pyre, which we are trying to use to unfreeze hell. We have decks of monsters in our hands. I'm playing with the Awoken and the Umbra, who are different clans within Hell, and they're going to stand out here and face off against our enemies. To do that, so we've got our Wild Enton, who's a free champion. We're also going to add some morsels, who are tasty, tasty friends. For example, this one's going to go here, this one's going to go here. And we're also going to make our Wild Enton very, very sharp and spiky. Finally, is there anything else I can do? I could put out a Train Steward. Oh, also, like, we have this feels like a bit of a broken thing. I guess the issue is that at some point, this bottom layer will be too full and things will get pushed up. But for the time being... I will take your word about that. I'll probably Google it later, but I will take your word that a group of satyrs is not appropriate as a fan name. I'll be essentially concerned to know why later, but you know, we will. I'm sure we will discover. Also, I have been somewhat amused by the fact that certain of the morsels do in fact sound like they're saying Shuba when they come to life. Which, yeah, it's just amusing to me as somebody who is a fan of VTubers. Yep, that's fine. You'll go down, and you'll just be trapped in here with me. Oh, and restoration detonation. You love to see it. Oh, we're already... Yep, you go away. More spikes. What else we got? We'll put a damage shield on you, and we'll put some weaponry on you. Throw in some... We don't have anything we can actually do damage to. Okay, this is... Oh, so apparently Monster Train currently is free with Game Pass. I don't know what system that's on, but yeah, I would highly recommend checking it out. It's one of those ones where it takes a core concept of Slay the Spire, expands it hugely. Like, you know, these are... You have the Allied clan and the Primary clan basically combining two starting decks, and there are 6 clans, I believe, at this point. So you get a lot of variety, and then each clan ultimately has 2 champions, each of which has their own starting deck. Highly recommend it. It's been just an absolute delight. You can be punchier and punchier still. Ooh, interesting. So Talos is actually one of the bosses. How are you going to do? Everyone's going to go down. Let's make you a bit sharper just for laughs. We'll get rid of you. You can have some lifesteal. I don't need to do any of this. I can just end this. Oh. Right, hang on. No. I recognize that name. So it's free with Game Pass on PC. Do bear with me 1 second, because I definitely recognize the name The Twitch Authority. So I just need to do some... In fact, Bjorn, would you mind terribly if I made you a mod just to get rid of that particular name? Because, yeah, I definitely recognize the Twitch Authority as something that's been going around as a bit of a follower bot. Which means we may be about to submit ourselves to a small bot attack. Cool. Let me quickly add you. And moderator, save. I do apologize, folks. Just Mystical Tempest. Thank you very much for the follow. I'm not sure. I hope you're having a good evening. I hope you're not a bot. I'm not. Sorry. We're undergoing a slight thing. Bjorn, yes, you currently have unlimited power, and appropriately enough, have a sword next to your name. We do like to see it. Yeah. You are with the Pixie Ray. Sorry, I just recognized a name. It's slightly annoying because you know what? No, we're going to celebrate this. Mystical Tempest, thank you very much. You did just, on a technicality, push us over the 100 follow limit. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I think technically you're going to be 99 once we have kicked the bot that just joined, but you know, it means we get to do this again in like a few minutes, hopefully. Ooh, Glimmer. 2 health to friendly units, 2 damage to enemy units. Regen. More spikes. More spikes. You know what? Let's do some regen just to be safe. Yes, woohoo! It's, to be honest, it's absolutely fine right now. It doesn't appear to be that it's like a full-on bot attack. I think it might just be, you know, single random bot. But yeah, I definitely recognize the Twitch Authority from as something where if you click through to their channel, it will reveal your IP address. So do be careful out there. You've had 4 single random bots this week. That's I hope that is not something that continues to happen. I think I'm going to get a mine collapse. Right, so we don't need to heal the pyre, which I'm ecstatic about. Which means I'm probably going to go right, because we don't think we need to do much in terms of our spells. Pretty happy with what we got there. But, do you know what? A new friend. A new spiky friend. Oh, you love to see it. I love the Thorned Hollow. That being said, we're not really getting much going past our first level at the moment. So I might go for the Animus of Speed, just as a bit of a change of pace. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to go for Animus of Speed, and we'll find a Horde. Deal 3 damage to the back enemy unit when a unit is eaten. Ooh. Units cost -2. Do I have anything that's particularly expensive right now? No, I barely have anything. You know what? We're going to be having lots of eating, so Teeth of Gold. Ooh, and the Concealed Caverns. I always like these. These are very cool. Congratulations, Born. Yes, you can post links freely. A pillar of light spews strange fragments into the air, making the werehead dangerous. The Bone Shaker grinds to a halt on its own, perhaps recognizing the odd power emanating from the pillar. The air is stale, imperceptible even, no longer stringing with the outer chill, but also devoid of life entirely. You feel the urge to hold your hand to the light, unsure of what may occur, but something in the back of your mind urges caution. Oh, but the light does beckon. And do you listen? So, infuse Nexus Spike with the essence of 2 spells. So that's Consume, Purge a spell, create 3 copies with Unhinged Power. Unhinged Power! Ooh, what would I want to get rid of permanently? Maybe the root seeds. Like, they're good, but I don't think they're essential. Like you said, I don't think I've done Nexus Spike. The essence of 2 spells. Oh, I feel it calling. I feel it calling. So select a spell to infuse. This spell will remain in your deck. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go for... Oh wow, this is difficult. These are difficult choices. Scary difficult choices. I'm thinking copy the potion. Yeah, because it's not going to be a yeah, select that, and you know what? We're also gonna... So that was spikes, and we're also gonna make it really powerfully healy. Entranced, you reach into the unknown power, and the light consumes you. Flashes of hellborn and humans, and those of heaven flicker past in this strange pocket realm, as if refocusing it. Their life force can be felt like molten brands in your head, and looming beyond it all, a booming darkness unlike anything you've ever felt, a void of life and death and goodness, the divinity. When you pull your hand out, a remnant of the all-powerful divinity comes with you. You know now you are not alone. So what is this actually going to do? So apply regen 5, and so it applies regen and also explosive healing. Nice. Why not? Why not? Talos the Architect. Usually I can get past Talos at the very least. Apparently you were once on our side? Talos lost her mind was one of the pieces of lore that came in one of the speech bubbles earlier. Ah, right, you're a pain in the ass. Right, so 11 times 2. 11 times 2 plus 9 plus... So, 40 damage. I disapprove. That being said... Ooh, actually... I mean, it's not great, but... Ah. So you being quick would be better, but what can you do? Stick you up here. We'll hang out. You can hang out up there, and we'll also pop some morsels. Not going to play them. Oh, not in November. That makes sense. That's fair. That's fair. But I get some morsels. Okay, that's more like it. And we can do some explosive detonation. So that's a good call. Ooh. 20 health. Ah, we only need 10. And this will wipe you out. And we get some more morsels. Any of you got lifesteal? Yes, you do. Oh, excellent. Throw a couple of you up. I think you're just gonna... Oh, no. I don't really want you to die. You don't have... you're not multi-strike, so actually I can just... Yeah, pop you there. I quite like my extra cards. And we will pop on some regen. And also, we'll make you a little bit powerful. A little bit more, a little bit stronger. You know what? Why not? Let's let the card channeler, the custodian, I should say, have a little bit more power. So, end turn. And that regen helps. Ooh, restoration generation. Ooh, okay, regen 5. So it makes sense to do this. Can I... 9 damage. So no, I can't get anyone to go down, unfortunately. Stand here. Nice. And anything else we can do? 3 damage. Not going to do much. Would be nice if I could do that. Can't do anything with that, unfortunately. I can have a bunch of morsels. Let's do some damage to you. Why not? And then we'll just have lots of morsels be able to come through. You can't do anything now. Yep, end that turn. Okay, rooting. So you're going to go down, except can we... How much can we prevent? So spikes... No, I'm not doing anything with the healing, am I? You actually going to go down? That would be annoying. You go there. Do I have the beasts to stop Talos? Oh dear. Oh, in fact, no, hang on. This is fine. We can work with this. Let's just put a couple of you in front. A couple of magma morsels. Why not? Now you're only taking 24 damage. You're only taking 15 damage. I was hoping I could actually get you to do something, but whatever. Everything else will be gone, so yeah, that should be fine. Ooh, Mind Collapse. 3 times X, so that would be 9. Ugh, annoying. Oh, do you like my restoration detonation, though? Explode! Bye. We've got the restoration detonation for the next time. We've got the sharpen. We've got, you know what? Bit more health on you would be a good idea. And, ooh, lifesteal. Do like it. You know what? You can just have a bunch of power. Why not? And then we'll do 6 damage on you. Not really going to do enough. That's not going to do... Oh, I could... The annoying thing is, I kind of don't want to get rid of you, but that would. You know what? At some point, there will be more morsels that are useful. In fact, you can go here. Go there. And... yeah, you'll just punch the train steward out of the way, so let's not bother. Okay, are we on... Ah, we're on Talos the Architect. Right, let's sharpen you up. Let's... what does this do? Ah, regen. Nice. That's 312. Bit more. Can't do anything else like that, so let's give you a bit more health. And give you a bit more... ooh, lifesteal, yes. Is that enough? Not quite, but... This channel's gonna have to really do some work. God, I hope a train steward comes out in a second. Oh, I need more beasties. I need more friends. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Yes, you need damage shield. Have damage shield. Also be a bit sharper. Have some more health. 3, that's 6 damage. Be a bit stabbier. 3 damage or 3 damage. It's not exactly going to do. We put... ah, yes, Shade Splitter. Another one of you, so you get more lifesteal. So we lose that floor. You have a lot of lifesteal. You're still going to do 80 damage. Oh my word. Right, can we do this? So you're now losing 100. We do 3 damage in a second. You can have that behind you. 103 damage. That there. 107 damage. Shade Splitter. Magma Morsel. Oh. Wait, what the heck? That's a weird graphical glitch. Please release me. Okay. I kind of love that the Channeler has just become this massive tank. Oh my god, it was mutual destruction. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. The Channeler died, but then also the spikes killed Talos. That's awesome. Oh, that is... I mean, I couldn't have planned it, but my word, that was... ooh. Draw a unit. Apply +20, +20, and 0. Ooh. That just sounds fun. Particularly because I only actually have 1 unit. Oh no, I've got Train Stewards and the Custodian. Why behind? It would eat an attack. Ah, but I think what you weren't accounting for was that the Channeler had the damage shield. So it would mean that he could eat the... eat the morsels, which is why I was able to win. It's a fair question, Bjorn. Thank you for asking. I think I'm going to go... actually, Shroud Spike might be quite good. You know what? I'm actually getting plenty of morsels, so I think triggering them is a good idea. Animus of Will, multi-strike, Husk Hermit with Sweep, Morsel Master. When you summon a morsel unit on this floor, create a copy. I think so. An easy choice. More space on this floor. Ooh, an unstable vortex. Don't need to heal my pyre, which is excellent. And yeah, we're going to go this way. We're going to boost my champion. So add 3 sting spells to my hand, or just become stronger. Incant +1. Oh, wait, hang on. So 3 sting spells and you get more powerful. To be honest, Bjorn, I have said before, like, it would be fascinating to bring you on at some point and have you guide or something like that. Or, like, certainly if I have a stream, then it would be cool to... If you have a stream, then I would be happy to watch. I'm sure I would be horrified, but I think I'm kind of playing it more along your lines. I like to have... I mean, this certainly, I don't need much in the first instance. I think I'm going to stick with Sweep and just add the Sting spells, because actually you end up with more damage. Umbra Banner. You know what? You're quite useful just as a secondary thing. You, my friends, can go get kicked in a portal. And what do we want the merchant to steal? Damage shield. Ooh, and quick. Quick. Quick is great. As we have proven, quick is great. I would love to be able to put quick on the... I haven't gotten a golden steward. No, I tend to kick the stewards out very quickly. I think I had one instance where I kept the stewards, where I had like the upgrade for the stewards, where they had multi-strike and much more power. But no, I don't really find them. Wait, no, I want you to hit second, don't I? 25 health. Probably good how to attack that on you. Actually, that being said, if you are losing... I absolutely want to have quick. Speed, if it meets spikes, it's toast. Ah, yeah. Damage shield 3. You know what? Actually, that on you is going to be quite useful. I don't think there's anything I want to have quick on, so I'm going to re-roll. Immortal Stone. Endless. Ooh, that's fun. Actually, yeah. That on you is perfect. +5 and +10. Yeah, you know what? You're going to be my second front line. Let's put that on you. Damage shield 3. Stick it on you. You purchased something? Well, thank you. Divine Temple. We're doing okay for shards at the moment. Take a quick drink. There we go. What have we got? We've got boons. We've got... Oh, we've still got a couple of temples, and we've got a boon. So actually, if I do the boon, skip this temple, do this temple, and then this boon, that will be enough. But we'll see what happens. Okay, let's carry on. Next battle. Heaven or hell? Non-boss, no. Not even a question. Yeah, you're not doing much damage, so that's fine. Oh, wow, yeah, that's just horrendous. You got... Oh, it's just the front enemy. Okay, let's do that, and let's do that. Incant. Oh, and that also powers you up. Oh, my word. Well, you're going to be fascinating, aren't you? And a rebel morsel. I guess you could go up there. Nice. Cool. I guess You stay up here and you hang out with him. Oh yeah, you're endless. I know that's the thing. So don't really have any ability to make you more powerful, sadly. Oh, I can put regen on you though. That's a good plan. Don't need that yet. Don't need that yet. Ooh, double lifesteal. Yes, please. And let's also pop that on you. Actually, you know what? Why? As it's free. Fishy Planty Spellslinger deck. That could be kind of fun. I definitely agree on that. That does sound like a cool idea. And let's put that on you. Yeah, that Cant is going to be nice. Ooh, Restoration Detonation. The fact that it's rooted, the rooted is just horrendous, honestly. Where's the... I did see Sharpen. There we go. So basically you're just all trapped down here and just throwing yourself against the bike wall that does not seem to die. Ooh, can I... Yes, let's do that. It's maybe my favorite thing. That's also pretty much your favorites. Let's just stick more stuff on you. Why not? And more on you, because you having more health is probably a good thing. More morsels. I should have played that. Nuke. Thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. You are. It says 101st. You are technically the 100th, but like basically everything after this is just gravy. Yeah, I hit 100 followers. That's kind of cool. I was hoping to do that before. I actually found my streaming 6-month anniversary is going to be on the 9th of August. So yeah, it's kind of cool that I've managed to build a following of 100 in 6 months. I know there are people who've gone much further, but you know what? I didn't even know I was gonna enjoy streaming when I first started, but I found like really good friends, really good community, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun sharing games like this with people. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has followed. It's genuinely been a blast, and long may it continue. You can have some lifesteal, sure, why not? And you can be punchier. Anything else? No. Right, that's enough of being sappy. Let's punch some angels in the face. Ooh, I'll definitely slay you. Oh, actually, you've not lost any health. Okay, well, we'll draw some more cards. And we'll also play a spell. Deal 3 damage to you. Get some more morsels. Let's put some... Actually, no, let's not put some lifesteal on you. We'll put lifesteal on you and just give you some more health. And yeah, that I think is a brief respite. I don't need it. Like, bring it on, honestly. Like, let's do this. More root seeds, and yeah, there's nothing to throw stuff at. 99 damage. Oh, this is good. This works. Explode. I don't need to do anything actually. I can just. But sometimes it's just fun. But yeah, let's just let this play out. actually kind of funny. There are times where I do genuinely have them dealing more damage to themselves when they throw themselves against the spikes than than my actual creatures are dealing. Didn't happen that time, but draw 3 next turn, draw +1 next turn. No, you know what? I'm just gonna spikes. I'm just gonna make some spikes. Ooh, excavated amber cards. That's kind of cool. Damage shield and add minion. Do you know what? I'm not having trouble. Yeah, let's get a little bit more. I've actually getting a lot of ember. We're doing very well. Hellvent, duplicate a card, conceal caverns. I think I'm more inclined. But that being said, what would I like to duplicate? Is there anything I'd like to duplicate? Ooh, maybe another pyre shards actually. Yeah, I think the pyre shards. The spiky. Let's see what's in the concealed caverns as well. Ooh, hello. Rail spikes from the rings of hell have been driven into a stone near the rail, like some sort of monument. At the base lies a hammer, carved with ancient runes. You can't make it all out, but you can talk to the founding of the Covenant. Could this be the birthplace of the rail? But with the Covenant now broken, these spikes serve no purpose here. Many of them are lodged too deep into the stone to take, but the spikes of the Hellhorned, Awoken, and Umbra are loose enough to pry away. Which clan's rail spike do you take? Ooh, these are always good. Draw X and apply -1 to those cards. Oh, wow. Trigger unit feeding on a mortal unit 2 times. I think I already have that, actually. I might actually get a second one of those. Yeah, Shroud Strike. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. I'm happy to have a second one of those. After quite some effort, you remove the spike from the stone. Its original power still evident from the glowing runes. With this ancient piece of the Covenant now in hand, you head back on your way. The other thing I really love about this game is just like the sheer amount of lore that's both implied but also really explicit when you go looking at the cards, the card art. Because they're all just like, there is a full story over like 400 odd cards, which is just truly impressive. What was I going to double? I was going to double the power shards. Yeah, get more spikes. I love the spikes in this. It's just, I mean, to be fair, it's the same basic premise as in Slay the Spire. Really, it's make yourself very spiky. Say, come at me, bro. None of you getting off this floor. You have an extinguish power that's worth bugger all if we have yeah, put you in. You're gonna lose some damage. Oh, in fact, no, you're not. We're just gonna stab. 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 Stick you up there. And yeah, pop you behind there, and pop you behind there. And you now actually end up with even more. Cool. Well, it's a strong start. Oh, we've got Morsel Master. That's quite good. We have got plenty of stuff that will just let you go. What have you got? Oh, Lifesteal. Do like you. Yes, please. We'll trigger that consume immediately, actually. What else? Actually, what have we got? Ooh, 3 times damage and gain 2. That works better. Nice. And now we could actually trigger that a bunch. Or we could do that as well. Need to do that. Okay. It's not the most, but it's better than nothing. And also we'll get... Oh, bit of damage shield. Why not? Why not? Oh, yeah, you exist. Have that. Oh, it's just very satisfying. Oh, we've got more fire shards. I forgot. How many fire shards do we get? Well, this is kind of hilarious. More spikes! Restoration detonation actually proving not useful. That's kind of funny. Wait, hang on. What do I want to do? No, that's not going to make sense. I want to keep that. I want to keep that until another time. More stabbing. More stabbing. Yeah, none of this is actually useful. Right, let's go. Let's go! And you're strapped. You're trapped at the bottom. Oh, we now achieve excellent. Oh, good. Right, sharpen. More spikes. Actually, no, you're about to go down, so why would I bother? Let me see. We have... Ooh, lifesteal. Excellent. Love it, love it, love it. Eat that. And also have that. Like, this is a fairly... Like, that sweep and rooted is incredibly scary powerful. Oh, we're actually at you. Fine. Okay, cool. Let's do some stuff. Oh, 520 damage already. Oh, Mind Collapse to gain 2. Yeah, sure, why not? And we also get that. Lifesteal. Oh, and now we're going to win. Cool. Didn't let anything get above. It requires that you can keep him alive. I'll be honest, mate. I'm not doing too badly. I mean, I recognise I'm about to go into a boss, but like, I'm feeling pretty. I like my chances. I like my chances. Oh, he threw himself against the spikes. Consume to add sting spells, bramble slash, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 10 times the amount of spikes on friendly units. I don't need ensnare. Yeah, we're gonna go for bramble lash. Because bramble lash is hilarious. Void binding, apply damage shield 2, rage 6, ember drain. Yeah, go for that. Why not? I probably could have skipped that card, to be perfectly honest, but we'll make it work. Don't need to restore the Pyre's health. Has the Pyre taken any damage? Merchant of Steel, Unstable Vortex. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Merchant of Steel. I think we've got stuff that we can upgrade. If I recall correctly... wait, no. We've got a temple, a temple... Oh, I should have gotten that. I should have gotten that. Oh well. That's fine. I guess we will go into the temple. What do we got? Spell Chain. What do you do? What can you put on? Oh god, Bramble Lash. That's just... No, that's silly. That's really silly. Ember Cache, though. That's genuinely tempting. Or Time Stone. Ooh, 10 magic power and piercing. 10 magic power and piercing. Oh, and that would be plus 10. That's plus 10. And it pierces, so it ignores armor. That has one use, though. Definitely one of these. This one gets me plus 2. This would just end things, but that's already going to do pretty well. Yeah, let's Mind Collapse on there. So that's 40. And then I need... So I can get 50 out of this one. 50 out of this one, and then 50 out of this one. Do I have something that I can pact? We've got enough stuff that I can pack together. I don't think I need the root seeds necessarily. Maybe I should just add the Twin Stone now. You know what? We'll do this. Upgrade this. Upgrade the morsels. Even more nonsense. And then kick out. Let's get rid of one of the root seeds. Because I think that after a certain point they do slow things down. Particularly considering I've got the Wildwood Custodian. And anything else I should get rid of? I don't think I need 2 of these now that I have... This is better. This is just free. Like, this I can kind of keep until I need it. Yeah, you know what? I think I might get rid of that. It's... Considering, like, a lot of the time I'm getting lifesteal anyway. Ooh, I can give something endless. I can give something else endless. You're not even getting attacked, so I don't know why I'm bothering. Okay. Right, let's just make you endless, because why not? And then, yeah, I guess just upgrade you. I'm going to just re-roll and see if anything better comes out. Multi-strike. Multi-strike Morsel Master. Yes. Yes, please. I feel even better about this as a thought. Feeling good. Is there anything else? Yeah, you know what? I don't need this many root seeds. I'm kind of happy about that. I think this is going well. Let's get my ass kicked by Fel. Because now that I have said it's going well, oh gods, Alabaster Guardians, hate all of my hate. Oh, and Fel empowers with armor. Actually, you know what? That's not bad. Last time I had Fel being empowering units with multi-strike, which was just the worst. Oh, and now you have so much spell shield. That's deeply annoying. But you know what? These are free. I can just burn. You know what? Let's burn. Burn through you. Oh, also incants. Oh, that's brilliant. That's amazing. Okay. I'm happy with this as a thought. Also, like, we're already burning through the armor, so yeah, this works. This works. Oh yeah, the incant just gives me spells. Oh, and you. Alright, what do we got? 2 spaces. Ooh, bit of lifesteal. Thank you very much. Let's pop you... You know what? Let's pop you up here. Let's make you spiky. No, I can't do that because... Oh, I can actually do that. Wait, hang on, no. Friendly unit, deal damage to the front enemy unit, so I don't need to do... I can't do that. Let's incant some more. Consume that for some regen. Anything else? Oh, I can eat that. And you can have this. Yep, that'll work. That'll definitely work. Okay. Ugh, you all got spell shields. You're all tedious. I hate you all. That will not do anything. Oh, wow. Most of you are going to go down in one shot. What do we got here? I feel you need a bit more health, my friend. You have a bunch of... Ugh. Tedious. I thought you had multi-strike. Oh, no, you have multi-strike. That's right. That's right. Never mind. Ignore me. Stick you up there. Yeah, let's eat you. And then we'll put... Oh, hello. What are you? What are you? What are you? 6 and 6. Nice. And it gets doubled. You can have a bunch more power. Yeah, I'll be honest, the Weeping Angels are a lot less concerning this time around. Oh, you gain armor. Oh, right. Sorry, it didn't even occur to me that you were a problem. Handful. Oh, it's a good problem to have. Yeah, your armor, it's fine. I'm not too fussed. That won't do anything. I can consume, or I can sacrifice. Let's consume you a bunch of times. Lot of life steal on that one. Play that there. Play that there. That one. This one sounds like Subaru. Goodbye. I could have put some more spikes on you, which would have been hilarious, admittedly, but... What's that doing? Oh, deal 3 damage to the back. Oh my word, I didn't realize that was such a horrendously powerful card. I see. Well, I see. Oh, and that's piercing now. But literally doesn't matter. Let's sharpen you up. What are you going to do? You're going to do 16 damage. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. Oh, and lifesteal. Put some lifesteal on you. Yes, please. 3 damage. Do Sting, 10 damage to the front enemy units. That sounds like a good plan. I'm building this Crucible Collector up for a fight that is never going to happen. I feel almost bad. 200 damage. Oh, 200 damage on Bramble Lash. That's just brilliant. Deal 3 damage, I guess. 3 damage. You? 2 more heals. I mean, I can't really use it anywhere else, so I might as well pop it here. Is it though? Like, is it the end for me? It doesn't feel very endy. Like, I seem to be not losing any health at all. That being said, you're about to lose the lifesteal, so... Oh, well, maybe not. Oh, and even more spikes. And hey, Shade Splitter. Shade Splitter. Shade Splitter. Oh, and this one gives you lifesteal. Nice. Wow, you are gonna come in not really, yeah, this is a thing that's happening. This might be a deck that goes all the way. This might be a deck that goes all the way. Right, so we've not got... Oh, you've still got all your damage shields, so that doesn't matter. You've not lost any health. Any really interesting... I kind of wish, like, at some point, I would really like to get this to have either holdover or frozen, because it'd be really good for, like, holding on until the boss arrives. As it happens, though... Let's just get plans done. Don't need any of that. Oh, sharpen. Yes, sharpen, please. Ooh, actually, you know what? Cannibalize this and just get the best one out. Oh, another lifesteal. Perfect. 2 of them. Morsel Master plus Wild Enton is very good. Like, I love finding these little loopholes and ways of dealing with various enemies. Oh, wow, you're Yep, this lifesteal is going to be amazing. So you're going to lose... Oh, wow, we're going to win. Let's just throw everything out anyway. Oh, you get some more lifesteal. Good. Don't have anything else to do. Oh, bit more sharpen? Sure, why not? Mind collapse on you. Sure. And you can have another snack. You've been working real hard in that middle floor. Yep, against the spikes. 36 damage off the spikes. And punched by the... Ooh, I just got an achievement called Angel Hunter. I have no idea what that means. I'll be fascinated to I'm really curious, actually. What is that? Unleash the Wildwood is so good. That being said, apply +10 and spikes. Kind of just works with what I'm already doing. Like, I'm finding that I don't need to... You beat the boss before they started fighting, I think it is. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I will look it up. I'm going to have a Cycle of Life. And... I'm not really feeling particularly out of step. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go for another thing on each floor, because I can then have more synergy with my friend, the Morsel Master. Merchant of Trinkets. Merchant of Magic. Don't need to heal the Pyre. Herzl's Horde might be nice. But then I don't really have the money for the trinkets. So I get 1 artifact rather than 2. Whereas here, I could really boost some magic. So yeah, actually, let's do that. Let's start with the Dark Forge. What do you do? So this just gives you pure damage. Oh, Incant becomes much more powerful. So this is 20. Whereas this gets 3 sting spells, each of which has 2. So you're basically at 16, and then every spell... It's got to be Thornlord. Sealed Caverns. Ooh. Remains of the once great rail of the Covenant litter the landscape. One of the rail spikes still contains some lingering power. You could take it, or use it on one of your units, or enhance your own magical prowess. So, add purge, reduce cost to 0. Or upgrade a unit with 20 and 20. What units do I have? I don't want to get rid of any of those. Oh, also I can't. What can I put this on? Play Wildwood Sap. Maybe this? Oh, actually, I'm going to do this, because I think going in from 1 Antumber Assault is fine, and that 23 damage might be quite good. You take the right rail spike and apply its remaining power. It seems to only be effective for this final use, as it disintegrates in your hand. Angel Hunter. Oh, that's actually just defeat Fell for Angel Hunter, by the way. It's nothing to do with that. It's just that's the first time I've beaten Fell. I mostly come across Archon of the Darkness. I need to do some stuff in the Divine Temple. Spell to cost -1. Ooh, which one? You know what, you first. Remove consume from something. Ooh. Choices. Definitely that. Wait, does it cost? Do I want to do that then? And oh, actually, you're fine. Yes, make you much more powerful. Excellent. Yes. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. We're going to re-roll. Permafrost. Permafrost on Bramble Lash. Mix it up with Leafalus. Nice. Bramble Lash, Permafrost. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. -1 to Cycle of Life. And upgrade a spell with 10 magic power. Another Antumber Assault? Yeah, another Antumber Assault. Go for it. And then I need to do a lot of templing. Magic power and piercing. Ooh. Yes. There's a bad dead pun, but all that I beat the boss early achievements, -1 for each boss. That makes a lot of sense, to be fair. 30 magic power. Yes. That on you, yes. That is just 40 damage base. Can I... Okay, we're on circle 7. Oh no, I actually need to merge a unit into another unit. Honestly, I should probably just do the Animus of Speed into... Because you're not doing much. Yeah, actually, let's put you in... Yeah, sacrifice this. And see, what will you do? So you'll get quick. Yeah, you'll just get quick. That's absolutely fine. You know what? Quick on you sounds like a good plan. You didn't want to check the effect they're giving? I figured like the quick one is the one that's doing the least, so yeah, it's kind of fine. I'm pretty happy with how things are going. Don't forget, Bjorn, the best part about one of the best parts about my streams is that I get really hubristic when things are going all my way, and then I am shocked when I get checked horribly. Surely you must have realized this by now. You know what? I should have changed that because they'd be rooted. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, you are real bastards. Ooh, but you're the biggest problem. Excellent use of that. Now you're doing 28 damage, but I have 70. Oh, that's fine. And also, you can have that. You can have that. You can have that. We'll pop you up here, just in case we get there. Put some regen on you. Get that out. Damage shields. Actually, I can put all these on the same floor. Let's do that. Yeah, my voice is doing okay, but clearly not the best. I'm feeling good about this. Like, even if I were to do, like, The Last Divinity, I feel this is going to go pretty well. Right, you go there. Ooh, and you're piercing, are you? Oh, perfect. Actually, I don't even need to... Oh, I've not got any spikes yet. Oh, wow, I've not got spikes. I'm feeling good about this. Famous last words. I mean, again, I'm British. Hubris is kind of one of our natural tendencies. So you're going to go down. You'll go down. 40 damage. Who can take 40 damage? Oh, and I'll get +2. So actually it makes sense to do... Yeah, do this on you. Overkill, just a little bit, but why not? That. Grab that there. Sacrifice one of them. Oh, and you can start having some food. Damage shield, why not? And, ooh, life seal, nice. Do this. Oh, we actually have... Yeah, you know what? This will cycle back through fairly quickly, we hope. So you'll lose 21. Everything else will go down. Ah, yes, the British hubris, colonizing half the world for spices, then deciding they don't like any of them. I mean, I think that's a very broad generalization, if I'm perfectly honest. Oh, you came out just at the right time, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting that's a thing that happens. So a bunch of you are going to have a very bad time. Really going to have some life stealer. You know what? That's fine, because at worst, we have you sat at the back getting ready to do more damage. Okay, let's quickly do... Oh, you know what? +10 on you. Right, what's the big problem here? 23 damage, and it's piercing. Ah, it's you at the back, isn't it? Oh, I can't heal. Oh, that's annoying. Wow, you're actually gonna take out my champion. Oh dear, that means I'm kind of relying pretty heavily on you. Yeah, because it'll do 10, 8, 5. And then this one? Ah, yeah, that one will kill. That is a shame. Oh, and you'll do... Ah, right, that's why. Okay. Ooh. Well, we got problems, right? We suddenly got problems. Right, cannibalize you. Oh, also we can get rid of you, so that's handy. Now we need to have a bunch of... We've got a lot of lifesteal going on, so we're actually doing pretty well from that perspective. Do some damage to there. Gonna have to have some real... Yeah, we need everything that gets more damage up. I'm sure I can just put all these in fact. Yeah. So you're all going to have a lot of damage shield. But the trouble is, you're going to get to the... Actually, to be honest, if you get up, that's fine. You don't do damage. You just will take a lot of damage from the pyre. That's fine. The bigger problem is I now don't have anything that really attacks multiple things at once. I guess I'm going to have to start pumping my Wildwood Custodian. By the way, Bjorn, I kind of hate that you immediately clocked me for on the hubris. It is deeply annoying. Can I put more spikes on you? Yeah, you did, I know. That's 80 down. Do that. More morsels. Things. You're going to now go down. Bit more there. More morsels. More morsels. More morsels. You still have 40. We can get rid of you. Yeah, actually, this will work. This works. This works. This works. Oh, I'm gonna... Go away. Bit more lifesteal. Sure, why not? Mind Collapse on you. Now you are going to take all of the damage, because you're going to take 56, and then all of my damage from the Teeth of Gold. Meanwhile, you can also have another damage shield. And... anything else on you? No. Right, that thing is going to cause problems. Oh dear. Ah, I can get rid of you quickly. Oh, I need more. I need more power than I have, which is a shame. Bit more health. Kind of need the morsels. Because you've actually got a lot of lifesteal, so you can really do a lot of damage. Actually, if I cannibalize, I can instantly get 3 more morsels. You're only doing 10. Actually, you're only 8 damage. So I think, to be fair, this is the first time my pyre's actually going to lose health. Spikes 4, and more damage. Or trigger a feed. The feed doesn't matter. 40 times 4, 8, 12, 16. So even if I do some damage to you, you're still going to go down in 4. Spikes 4 is less useful than just Spikes 4 and more attack. So, yeah, that seems like a plan. Three, 4. Okay, so we're still in triple digits. Not great, but you know what? Still in triple digits. Oh, wow, you're... I love that you're immortal. None of this needs to happen, but I'm doing it anyway because it makes me feel good. And now, yeah, you've got another damage shield. And lifesteal. Damage, lifesteal, damage, lifesteal, Damage. Lifesteal. Damage. Lifesteal. Oh my god, this thing's even getting more... This thing's even getting more powerful as because it's got revenge. It's dealing more and more, but because I'm dealing 100 damage and getting 100 damage back in lifesteal. Oh man, that was satisfying. Shard Channeler. Spikes on friendly units deal +1 damage per stack. Sorry, that was... I mean, I've kind of got to. None of this is particularly useful. No, we're not doing this. Just going to take the money. I'm not going to take Divine Boons. I don't want to duplicate anything. Merchant of Magic. I get to go to the Merchant of Trinkets anyway. So you know what? Let's go this way because I can just get money. Do I want to... Is 10 threats going to be... in for a penny, in for 100 gold. Merchant of Trinkets, here I come. Spellcast with Consume, have a 50% chance to be carded instead. High gets more health. Wait, hang on. High remains. Ah, well. Should have done that. Sting spells get 20 magic power. Oh, that's kind of a nice idea. Yeah, sure. You know what? That's not bad. And if I reroll for 40, at the start of your turn, add a Vinegrass spell. +2 on the middle floor. When a card is consumed, it would consume to play. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Merchant of Steel. Damage shield +10. Oh, we'll give you damage shield just because everyone else gets it. And yeah, that'll be it. That's all she wrote. Is there anything I don't want in here? You know what? I'm actually going to get rid of this Nexus Spike. It's been completely useless. Been staggeringly useless. I'm going to get rid of that last Root Seeds as well. Yep, Nexus Spike, get rid. And Root Seeds, get rid. So, final boss. Final boss. You know what? Shut up, Bloxley. Do not say another word. We're just going to go in, hit Seraph the Chaste as hard as we can. The end is near. Okay, you got 20. So, I think 10, 30, 40, 50. You going out first is fine. We can also... we're going to have so much fun with you. 30 damage now. Nice. And you incant. And you incant. Wait, what? 10, 20. Oh, 20 times 2. Ah, right. Oh, hang on. So, 10, 40... 10, 40, 50, 60, 70. So actually, I just need to basically have this sit in front, and now I'm using 60. Nice. Good. Good. We appreciate that. Don't have any brambles from our bramble lash yet. We'll stick you there. Okay, I was really worried I'd messed that up right from the start. Now I desperately need to heal, and heal some more. Oh, perfect. Yes. And also, we have to get some stuff in front quickly. So we've got 30. Actually, you being there will help. Wait, what? Why are you not... Wait, will you not... Oh, because you've got to get through you. Okay. Let's start setting up later. You know what? You are going to be a damage shield. And... Oh, dear. Shit. Yes, eat. Eat. Have more morsels. Wheel stick. What do you mean? Oh, fine. Okay, right. Oh, it's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those. We're going to make... we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Wait, why have I got Ember Drain? Why do I not have any health? Why do I not have health? What? Does something have Ember Drain? Does something have Ember Drain? What? 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 What's just happened? I disapprove entirely. What the fuck? Why did I not get any Ember? Red boy front of the bottom. You. All of my hate. Well, that is deeply annoying. Right, you're going to survive. Yes, just about. So let's make you more powerful. 23 damage. Can I get rid of anything on the bomb floor? No, I can't. Ooh, Mind Collapse is going to be useful here as well. So that'll get me some things in my hand. As will that. That's dealing 40 damage. Ooh, we've got Cycle of Life on now. Right, get some damage shield, and you as well. Do we want to do this? Bramble Lash 40 damage is pretty good, but we can make it better. Let's put that on you. Sorry, you're just gonna be going now. It was nice having you. Oh, Red Boy. Red Boy, you bastard. Oh, and you're going to put Ember Drain on me as well, aren't you? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, we got problems right here on this. Wait, you do sweep? Oh, that's not fair. Oh, that is just not fair. So I can get you down a bit more. Oh, I have no... Oh. Okay. You know what? It's... This was going way too easy. I should have known this was going too easily. Oh. Oh, that's not good. I don't have the creatures to... It won't save me now. I don't think it will. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It's a pretty... We're having a pretty bad time, all told. Okay, more morsels. This is my only play. Even then, you got 40. Wait, hang on. Did that do anything? Did that help? Oh, it did. Yes, excellent. We need you to do a bit more damage to somebody. Bit more damage. Nice. Oh, I've not got any power for Bramble Lash left. That was foolish. Oh, is this it? Is this it? I think this Gilded Wing takes me out. I think the Gilded Wing takes me out. Yeah. Do you know what? I think this run has gone incredibly well. Like, I think, if anything, the fact that the run has been so easy has in fact just meant that this was just came as this horrendous surprise to me. But yeah, that's so you're gonna have plenty of lifesteal, but yeah, I think we're not even gonna be fighting Seraph, which is a real shame. Yeah, you take a bunch of damage. And at the end of it, it was just... I just did not have enough... I just didn't have enough creatures. But hey, you know what? I think that has been enough to boost me up to level 5 on the Umbra. Ooh, Woken. Awoken's Rail Spike. Oh, we saw this. Oh, I hadn't realized I hadn't unlocked this yet. Hell yeah. Petrified Crucible, Spike Seal +1 attack damage per stack. I mean, that's definitely my run of choice. Consume +1. Ooh, minus... Oh, so less capacity, more Ember. Interesting. And Teeth of Gold. Wait, what? I got that. I already had that. How's that been unlocked? I was using that this run. Ooh, Primordium. You unlock the exiled champion of this clan. You can now choose to start runs with this champion and their starter cards. I'm very curious as to what that... Incant triggers 99. Oh, that's... That is a... Oh! So, first thing, I'm really curious. What is the Umbra's secondary person? Primordium Buffet. This unit can be eaten multiple times? What? Eaten. Add this unit's strength and fight. Ooh. Wait, hang on. What? I'm very confused. Chunky. He is a chunky morsel. But, like, this chunky morsel friend... Does that just mean that he gets... That it gets eaten but doesn't get removed? I'm confused. That's fascinating to me. Ooh. Chunky morsel, indeed. I am intrigued. He can get eaten 3... Ah! That makes sense. And Plink. Deal 1 damage to random enemy twice, and if you slay, you add a common or uncommon morsel unit to your hand. I'm not a huge fan of things that involve dealt to a random enemy. But... Oh... You know what? I am going to leave this to chat. I'm gonna if you're in, I'm genuinely curious what people want to see, because I don't think I'm gonna get a win tonight, but I will probably be able to get a run where I kill 88 enemies. But then I'm not really gonna have the mental energy to start a new run with the Waxed. So I don't know. Would people want? Do people want me to run to get the Waxed unlocked, or what I will probably do? What I'm probably more inclined to do is run through and just unlock this off stream, and then when I come back in September, which we'll get to in a moment, because I'm not going away, but I'm not going to be playing. I'm not going to be playing Monster Train for a while, because. In fact, a mere 15 minutes from now, I am declaring Wargust, which is just a stupid pun that I really like. What does Wargust mean? Wargust means I'm going to play a load of Warhammer titles. I am planning to start a campaign with the Lizard Men in Total War Warhammer 2 tomorrow, and that'll just be my Saturday stream for the month of August. I may throw in some Blood Bowl. I may just like, it depends how the campaign's going. I may do the entire campaign like on both on my weekend and my weekday slots, or I may change it up and throw in some Blood Bowl, maybe some Vermintide. I've not fully decided yet, but yeah, August. That is what we're doing. And that will be starting in 15 minutes, but, well, more like 24 hours. But yeah, I will be going to war with as the Lizard Men. Yes, I know, Satyr. I should probably play Beastmen, but I'm not that good at Warhammer. Total Warhammer, even. Yes, I hope that people come and join me for that. This has been a really successful stream. We've had probably some of the largest number of... we had a raid from Pagan, which was absolutely fantastic. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 followers. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you especially to Mr. Blobevil, the Phantom Jed 11, Darth Modero, Asher Lot, Mystical Tempest, Nuke. Thank you to Bjorn for jumping in and taking up the sword as a mod because we had a random bot rock up. And yeah, let's share the love. Let's see who is streaming right now. Do you know what? Kind of keeping within the British interpretation of Greek mythology. Oh, maybe not. You know what? I'm going to pass on. We're going from, you know what? We're going to go from card games to card games because I found Cara de Hestia the other day, and like I just love her look. She is a Gorgon in gingham, so Gorgon housewife aesthetic. Also from British, also from the UK, also rocking the Greek Romano-Greek myths. So yeah, we're gonna raid her and see what she's doing. And she's playing card games in a big collab, so why on earth not? I am absolutely thrilled that we got over 100 followers. This is a really good start. I think this is a good omen going into August. Yeah, this has been an absolute delight. I absolutely love Monster Train. At the end of August, I will definitely be coming back and playing some more. Maybe just do it in like regular rotation, just try some stuff with it. But yes, in the meantime, I do hope you join me on Sunday and then throughout August to see how my lizard men are getting on. I'm not sure how it's going to go because I really like Total War Warhammer 2, but it is that key example of liking a game does not mean you're good at it. Yes, we will see how that goes. In the meantime, we're going to go and raid Cara de Hestia. Thank you all so much for watching. This train is now approaching its final station stop. I've been Loxley. Hurrah.
Declare war on dyslexic Christians worship dog. War on masturbating Care Bears. Declare war on reverse cowgirls, so
just cowgirl.
Why? Okay, no, I like this one.
It's pretty good.
Who got it? That's Mizu. We saved the game. It's not over yet.
Mizu. Oh lord.
Luxley.
I am the card czar.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome. I'm not super vocal with chat at the moment because I'm in a big collab.
Somebody's playing
Apologies.
JoJo.
We'll be wrapping up soon, but thank you so much for the raid.
JoJo's here.
Yeah.
Okay. Blank brings all the boys to the yard. Oh no. Spreading someone's ashes in the vault pit at Chuck E. Cheese brings all the boys to the yard. Jiggly VTuber Tibbies brings all the
Tibby,
boys
oh,
to
yes.
the yard. Tibbies. A sexual act so gay that not even a no homo couldn't do it brings you all the boys to the yard. What's left of my liver brings all the boys to the yard. Nearly headless Nick's nearly headless dick brings all the boys to the yard. And using your phone as a vibrator brings all the boys to the yard. This one.
Hooray!
You
Good
win,
job.
JJ!
JJ, you
wins.
won!
win.
Power of no homo!
I am
Wow!
Oh,
JJ!
Yeah.
Proving that men can be funny.
Yes. Sometimes.
It's our job here as streamers to, you know, disprove stereotypes.
It's
You
true.
heard
Yeah,
it here
yeah.
Of course.
first.
It's true, it's true.
That was so perfect, guys.
That was
Yeah,
That's
fun. That was
honestly,
really
it was
fun.
so.
That was
I
so
love
much
these collabs,
fun.
man.
They're just
Mhm.
perfect. Best thing.
We have to do it again.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But
Guys,
for
I'm
now,
gonna head
I
out.
will-
Yeah, Kara's just
You-
dying.
Please go get some rest.
Slowly
gonna
dying.
rest
Please
my-
rest,
I'm
Kara.
gonna rest
Please,
my
oh my God.
ass.
You
Yeah.
really should rest.
Rest that ass.
Unshrink your back.
Literally.
Unshrimp my back and rest
yeah.
my abused ass.
Yeah.
Like a 12-hour shift at a desk job yesterday and a 10-hour stream today while it's
Holy
injured.
God, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
And I'm streaming
You
again
need some
tomorrow.
ass yoga.
Yeah.
Wow, Kara, you need some rest.
Yeah.
Go to
Yeah.
sleep.
Yes,
Go to
yes.
bed.
Thank you
Take
so
it
much,
easy.
JJ.
Go.
Thank you, everyone. I love you all.
Thanks
Night,
you all.
night.
So awesome.
Thanks,
Yay,
everyone.
night,
This was
Bye.
so fun.
Bye bye.
What a long stream. Loxley, legit, I just wanted to share the love with another British VTuber who's rocking the Greek myth aesthetic. Yeah! 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 I love that. I love that for us. Alright, well, I will take your raid and I'll pass the love on to somebody cool. Actually, I know who. Bruce. Bruce is streaming. No. We're gonna go back to Bruce. We're going back to Bruce. Raid, it's Bruce, baby. Yeah, Bruce is streaming Endurance, streaming Dead Space. God, is Bruce still going? I should have checked. Yeah, Bruce is still going. Okay, good. So we're gonna go and show Bruce some love. It's a subathon, so if you're feeling generous, Bruce is more than deserving of it. They're playing one of our shared favorite games of all time, Dead Space 2. And I joined them earlier, and I might join her again shortly. It depends. I'm going to make pizza, and then, who knows, you might see more of me.
You fool. You absolute child.
But just not forcing out the F.
Fool.
There's £10,000 there.
Oh wow.
This is Piers Corbyn, the UK's most famous anti-vaxxer. He spent the last year claiming COVID is a hoax
What we're seeing is some sort of flu that's been around for 46 years.
and is dedicated to campaigning against vaccines,
Bill Gates and others intended to inject the world.
publishing leaflets stating all COVID jabs are dangerous, although that's not even his worst leaflet. Ultimately, he and other anti-vaxxers fly in the face of science and are putting people off life-saving vaccines.
And when they say comply again, I say ping off.
But are these anti-vaxxers people of principle? To put this to the test, Archie and I offered Piers Corbyn a dodgy donation of £10,000, told him I was an investor in AstraZeneca, and that we'd like him to leave AstraZeneca alone and focus his anti-vaccine work on Pfizer and Moderna.
Focus on leaving AstraZeneca out of it wherever possible.
We'll focus on Pfizer and Moderna.
We started by using our brilliant PR firm Gelden Yap, headed up by Harry Bridges,
This is my business advisor.
Hi there, Harry Bridges from Gelden Yap.
who emailed Mr. Corbyn pretending to represent a wealthy individual with a connection to a vaccine company who wanted to make a donation.
Now, in order to do this legally, because Piers Corbyn's not going to sign a consent form, we need to do this for real, which means for the first time ever in these videos, Josh is going to be called Josh Peters. And in order to say that he's got a shareholding in AstraZeneca, he really actually does need a shareholding in AstraZeneca.
So I'm on this app now where you can buy stocks and shares in companies. So we're going to go for AZN. £82.13 for a share at the moment. Let's go with £100.
How many shares does that get us? One share.
It's done.
Oh, brilliant. We are shareholders in AstraZeneca. That was easy. Wonderful. But Josh, well done.
Thank you very
Congratulations.
much.
Meanwhile, Mr. Corbyn was delighted to meet us, so Archie set a time to meet on London Sloane Square, and I took out £10,000 to give him. He set a time to meet on London. Meanwhile, Mr. Corbyn was delighted to meet us, so Archie set a time to meet on London Sloane Square, and I took out £10,000 to give him. There was just one problem.
Now, the problem is, this is quite a lot of money.
It's like all of our money.
So we didn't really want to give it to Piers Corbyn, and this is where the switch comes in. This is going to go into an envelope that we show Piers Corbyn.
Yeah.
Henry White, another magician who's a friend of mine, is then going to come while Ellie, Josh's girlfriend, is taking a photo with Piers Corbyn to switch the envelope containing this money with Josh.
Some Monopoly money.
Having put our Monopoly money and our real money into matching brown envelopes, we headed to the meeting.
Right, let's rock and roll.
We set up our tables, briefed our extras, and hid our cameramen. Then, probably the most infectious man in Britain finally arrived.
Mr. Corbyn!
Fantastic.
Absolute pleasure to meet you.
Lovely to see you.
True.
How are you?
Well, I'm very
Have
well.
a seat, have a seat.
We're better to see you.
I've been seeing a lot of you lately all over different
Well,
social
that's
medias
right.
and things.
And that Trafalgar Square on Saturday was...
That was amazing.
I wasn't lucky enough to be there, but it looked unbelievable.
Would you like a pizza?
While Archie offered pizza, I got ready to offer dough.
My family business was restaurants, and then my father runs a very successful restaurant chain in South Africa. He actually started up a fund in South Africa that I'm now a director of. So with his overseeing, I do some investments. One of our main interests, funnily enough, is actually we've got shareholdings in the AstraZeneca vaccine. Can you believe that? You know, it's not from a personal standpoint, it's more of a case of it's good business. But yeah.
Of course.
Piers didn't seem put off that I made money out of AstraZeneca, but shared some wacky views on the other vaccines.
Moderna and Pfizer give those magnetic things, don't they?
Yes.
Well, that is very, very scary.
I began to tease it a little.
But you know, if we can obviously help in any way to help your campaign, that's obviously going to help us. We've got shared interests.
It clearly is. I mean, but, yeah, okay. No, absolutely.
We actually even brought along a little something today that was just a token of our intention of helping out with your campaign.
I was pleased.
So, yes.
Yeah, and we like to keep it off,
wow.
off the book.
Showed him 10 grand in cash.
But this is obviously just a sort of statement of intent. We'd love to keep funding you. So there's £10,000 there.
That's astounding. I mean,
But yeah,
that is brilliant.
It's quite rare to have £10,000 in
Excuse me, we don't want to announce that to the whole. That's just a bit from the safe.
Remarkably, Piers was delighted with the money made from the vaccine company, but claimed he couldn't be influenced.
Well, as long as I can accept it there's no insistence on any policy changes or anything that I'm doing.
But because we hadn't yet switched the money, we hadn't handed him the envelope. So we tested if he really couldn't be influenced.
And I appreciate you're not asking for a change of policy or anything, but if there is anything that can be done
to focus a bit on Pfizer and Moderna. That might be
That would be helpful for us.
a useful thing.
So, knowing that I was an investor in AstraZeneca with a financial interest in other vaccines doing badly, Piers Corbyn started writing down benefits of the AstraZeneca vaccine.
Okay, AZ, not a mRNA.
Yeah.
You know, just
Which is magnetic.
So
which is a fact, but
it is. I mean, you know, we're not saying change any policy, but if they could be slightly ignored more, that would obviously be helpful for us.
And said yeah to our request for AstraZeneca to be ignored. Now, of course, we weren't insisting on any policy changes, but it seems Mr. Corbyn was open to the idea of accepting our donation and focusing his efforts on Pfizer and Moderna. It was time for Archie and his magic mate Henry to switch the cash, with the help of my selfie-loving girlfriend.
Never report that.
Sorry, I'm really sorry to interrupt. Piers, I'm a really big fan.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's nice.
I didn't know you were the celebrity.
I told you the meeting would take.
I know.
Oh, okay. All right. As long as you're not wearing a mask, I'm Right.
Thank you. Sorry, my mum's
Well,
also.
is that all right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Where do we start?
Just his good.
Okay. You live right here?
Yeah, totally.
Henry had passed go and collected £10,000, and we were ready to give Piers all the monopoly money a
Okay. You live right here?
Yeah, totally.
Henry had passed go and collected £10,000, and we were ready to give Piers all the monopoly money a conspiracy theorist could ever want. It was time to talk more business.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into specifics, but we've done very well out of being in.
How much do you think you have made from it?
It's really, I mean, I don't think Dad would want me to say.
For the record, my AstraZeneca shares had made me 7 pence. But Piers thought AstraZeneca was going to make him £10,000, which might not be a great look. But luckily, Piers had a plan.
People ask where does this come from. I say it's somebody who's a businessman that runs restaurants.
You wouldn't say, you wouldn't say it's come straight from AstraZeneca, even though it has.
About
Yeah, because I mean, technically it kind of has, but we don't have to say that.
I mean, I suppose going forward, it's just that sort of focus on leaving AstraZeneca out of it wherever possible. We appreciate that's not.
We can't have a full policy change, but
No.
we'll focus on Pfizer and Moderna and.
Well, it'll happen anyway, but without any interference. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
Brilliant.
I think that'll be fair. Where's that money gone, by the way?
Oh, I've got it.
Okay.
I've got it. Don't worry. Keeping it safe.
So apparently, the idea that anti-vaxxers will focus on Pfizer and Moderna will now happen anyway, which obviously has nothing to do with our donation. It was time for a quick selfie and a transfer of cold, hard monopoly money. Whether people choose to get a vaccine or not is entirely their business. But listening to people that spread misinformation about vaccines, particularly when they're accepting £10,000 made from vaccines, is perhaps a different matter altogether.
For information about coronavirus vaccines, there's an NHS link in the description. Otherwise, please consult your doctor.
Hello.
Hi Piers, how you doing?
It's been a hard day.
Okay, and is that because I gather that somebody has tried to scam you today? Can you tell us what happened?
That's right. About a week ago, we were approached by a intending supporter who wanted to meet a special meeting to discuss how they could support. And I met them and described the situation we had in Weather Action, the business I run, as well as the campaign. and they're very interested in the campaign. I described what we're doing, opposing the jab programs, and of course supporting the big campaign against vax passports. They said they liked these things and wanted to give us financial support. I said that's fantastic, and there could be no conditions attached. Any money we'll save, there's no conditions attached, because there is no conditions attached. And they said that's okay. And then they proceeded to produce the money in the form of cash, which was, well, a bit of a surprise maybe, but on the other hand, they wanted to be anonymous, so that's what it was. Bit of chat goes on, and they put this cash in an envelope, and they're going to put it in my bag. And then we get some woman comes up from the side and says, "Oh, Mr. Corbyn, can we have a picture with you?" Which is great. And she goes off and sits down again after the picture. Various discussions went on after that, but there wasn't much left to do. And although they'd said, you know, they agreed completely, and this man works for, or rather, he's got wealthy from running a big restaurant chain, he said. But then towards the end, they started talking about where this other ways in which he got well off, and one of them was investments, including in a vax company. Now, I was a bit taken aback by this, but he said, I feel guilty about making money in vax, so this is part of him offloading his guilt. So I thought, well, okay, go along with that. And they were not imposing any conditions, although his friends started implying this or that, but it didn't make any sense because the boss was clear. He agreed with no conditions. So they put, while I'd been distracted with the woman taking a photo, they put the bag of money in the bag, my bag. And then I went home. I didn't look in it until later because obviously you don't want to open something public. And when I got home, here we have it. A pack of Monopoly money, which I have to say I burst out laughing because, you know, they'd done it so well. It was so skillful. You know, it was in a nice setting in Sloane Square where I've been before. You know, free pizza. They paid for a pizza. That's the only thing they gave me, actually, a pizza. I don't even know if they paid for that thinking about it, but they probably did. And there it is. But of course, I would think it's some sort of attempt at a frame up.
I would thought so. Is it not a bit naive to take cash from people like that?
Yes, it is. Well, in public, of course, people often give cash, but not large amounts into boxes and so on. This was, you know, a large amount, but they said they had lots of money and they wanted to help and wanted to be anonymous. So, what can you say? I mean, so I took it perhaps naively, thinking it would all be safe. But maybe they've got a video of this. They're going to take clips of conversation to make it look like something. I mean, it smells of the sort of things that newspapers would do. But we don't know. We don't know what's going on.
But why do they want to give you in particular money? Why do they?
They said that our campaign, things I've been involved in, have been very effective, and they were impressed. Now, see, that's important saying that because you see, we've been clear about where we stand on this issue. It's very clear. So if they want to change us, well, maybe they do want to change us, but you know, we're not into being changed. And our position is clear: we're against vax passporting and against all the COVID jab programs.
And how did it all end then?
Well, it ended them rushing off to get in a taxi to go to another meeting, and all happy clappy handshakes and so on. But I noticed looking back that when they left, the woman that had posed with me for a photo had already gone. So I don't know. I suspect they were all working together. The lesson of all this, well, just be careful. I mean, I was stupid to believe anything, but you know, these are such strange times. I mean, what can I say? I mean, but we stand firm that we're never going to do anything for, you know, bend anything for a donation, and we stand firmly by everything we said and still say, and we haven't changed at all. This is what we say. For people who want to act, resist, defy, do not comply. Thank you very much.
That's good.
You've likely seen that video attacking me attending a meeting seeking some funding for campaigning. Now, I'm really angry about the video. It's a total misrepresentation of what happened. And don't get taken in by it. The video was there to destroy our cause. It was a frame-up. And I challenge the makers of the video to produce the uncut footage. Let's get something clear. Firstly, they never said in advance, and I have emails, where they purported to come from. Had I known, I wouldn't have gone to the meeting. When I met them, they said they got their money from a restaurant chain. Fair enough. Then, later on, they said they also had an investment in a vax company. Because they agreed with our campaign, they felt guilty about getting that money. So, therefore, they wanted to give me money to relieve their guilt. Well, I believe them. But that bit is completely cut out. And this is a very, very edited video. Let's understand that. I never agreed to focus more on other vaxes, which I said many are criticising anyway. And I never wrote down anything positive about AstraZeneca, and I couldn't think of anything positive had I tried. The claim I agreed to change policy or slant is a lie. I said all along we do not accept any funding with conditions, and our campaign continues of opposition to all vaxes and all vax passporting, and will continue as that. Now look, I was stupidly taken in by these people, that is true. But we're desperate for funding for campaign actions. All I would say at the end is that, personally, I'm keeping up all the campaigning we've got to do because we must expand what we're doing to win. And I repeat our slogan, resist, defy, do not comply. Thank you very much.
There's £10,000 there.
Oh, wow.
Hello? Are you ready for your Hello? 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 Are you ready for your sniffing? Hello? Hello? Are you ready for your sniffing? Hello? 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 Sniffing time.